Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Stedelijk Museum, Amsterdam. I am Luc Hoogwerf, the assistant of Leonard Boy, curator of applied arts and design at the Stedelijk Museum, Amsterdam. This year, the Stedelijk presents Dream Out Loud, a group exhibition that explores one of today's most relevant topics, social design. The 26 designers featuring this show dream out loud a better world and try to figure out ways to solve today's complex social issues. And tonight I'm here with Pavel van Houten. Please introduce yourself and the name of your project.
And I'm Pavel van Houten. I'm a visual artist, and I work with a lot of different media. So sometimes I use video, design, installations, kind of everything. And mainly it's about things that surround us daily, but you don't look at them, or you don't see them, or you don't want to see them. And I try to transform them into something that is very special, very beautiful.
And here we show in the Stedelijk your project for artists. Yeah. It are wallpapers for the, we call it the ledenlokaal. Yeah. There are 4 wallpapers. What are the names of the wallpapers or the trees?
I based wallpapers on research I did with 41 volunteers, where we counted things on trees. Actually, this you're seeing now is a bamboo. It's a grass. It's not a tree. So one grass and a tree, a platan, and the honey tree.
And this white one, the last one, is the honey tree.
Yeah, exactly. It's all the leaves that we counted. On the pictures on the left, you see us counting the leaves. There were 31,000 leaves on this tree, and we coded all 31,000 of them. And not only we coded them, but we also noted if they had a hole in them, if there was an insect on it, if it was a dead leaf, if it was a baby, and that all transformed back into a design.
Can we find a dead leaf in this data?
Yes, I can see, because they're supposed to be brown. I think this one. Yeah, so there's one dead leaf. It's on the branch 1B, 2C, 3C. And I can go now to the zoo and check that leaf. Yeah, probably it's gone because it's a project of 2 years ago. So, but I could check where it was.
And behind all the beautiful wallpapers, we show your data in all kinds of ways, in drawings, in pictures, and also in numbers. And what is the connection between, for instance, one of the figures here? And
well, actually, every branch has side branches on the honey tree. So, this is one branch with about 9 side branches, and every diamond you see is one leaf. And that's how I kind of build the whole wallpaper. So every, it almost looks like a little creature, or fireworks, or a star, or something.
It's an ice crystal, I thought.
Yeah, it's also very inspired on the research. Beckley, I think he's called. He was the first one to take pictures of ice crystals. So what I did is, you first count a specific tree, and then because of the data, it becomes more of an abstract idea of a tree, and then I try to transform it in a way visually that it also refers not only to a tree, but it can it can be seen in very different. Yeah, do you call it a fractal? So it's it's not just a tree, but it can also be an ice crystal or whatever. Yeah.
And the wall and the small lines. What's happened here?
A dead branch. It's very sad. Yes. Yeah. But luckily, there's also new. Like these ones are baby leaves, so there's also a lot of new things. It's not. Yeah.
And shall we go to another wallpaper here? Yeah. You counted or.
Here I counted, or actually, it was the bark of the platan, and what I did is, in the end, we made a huge map. That's why you see all the drawings of the bark.
Here we see it.
Yeah, and it became like, for us, it became like a landscape, and what I did is I connected all the different mosses on the bark. I connected them with a line, and the lines created the visuals you see on the wallpaper here. And the dots on the wallpaper are the pimples. So the tree had a lot of pimples, so we also put them on the map. And I don't know if that's the correct official name, but it was really nice. Like during the counting and measuring and mapping, with the volunteers, we created our own vocabulary. So we created our own words for the things. So one thing became
the things you counted.
And like a certain structure became a moon landscape, and that's how.
And that's also the names that you wrote here. Yeah. So the kale vlakte also.
Yeah, woestijngebied, and
It's a really fun project, and also with a lot of volunteers to count all the.
It was really nice because the trees and also here the bamboo. There's like normally you go to a zoo to look at the animals, but here all of a sudden people really started looking at the trees, and not just like, oh, I know what the name is of the tree, but really looking at the tree. And I don't know if there was also a lot of kids I invited to just make drawings of the bark of the tree. And there's like when we were counting, there was sometimes 3 layers of people, or like a whole line of people watching us count and looking at the tree and asking questions. So it became like it really became like something. The tree became really special and really valuable all of a sudden.
We have a question from the audience. Joris wants to know if these wallpapers also hang in your house or your studio.
No.
You don't have these wallpapers in your studio. The only place they are hang down are the ledenlokaal in Artis.
It's a monument which you can rent. And now, so you can rent it for a funeral, well, maybe not a funeral, but for weddings. And it used to be the chambers of the director. So also it was very much inspired by the wallpaper that was there in 1890.
It's also the color of the wallpapers that is very important for this.
This what you see now is the room of the director, the old directors, and it had to be very dark because the directors of the zoo, they smoked a lot, so all the wallpaper in that room became really brown and dark. So there was like something that had to be in this wallpaper as well, because like.
And please tell me, what did you count here? It looked like folded napkins or something.
I wanted it to look like a bed of leaves, but this is the bamboo. So every part is one bamboo. In total, there's 248 bamboos, and what we counted was the different parts of the bamboo. Like there's like these different things on top of each other that creates a bamboo. For example, if I go, this one has a lot of these different parts. So every time there's a diamond, like this maybe has like 20 different particles, and the longer they are, the more they turn. Like this one has longer ones, and this one has shorter ones. The darker it is, the more side branches it has, the thicker the line. So like basically they're small infographics or data visualizations. And they're also in the location that the bamboo forest is. So this one is also in real life. This one is next to this one. Is next to this one. Is next to this one. So yeah.
And also this one is also from the bamboo.
Yeah, exactly.
And here you count something else, or is it the same data?
It's the same data. Only here I made averages of the. I think there are 6 averages from really thin bamboo to really thick bamboo. And basically the staafdiagrammen, now I don't know the English word, but what you can also see the staafdiagrammen, and also actually the bamboo is also kind of like a staafdiagram, which I liked.
And the blue lines.
The blue lines is when this specific bamboo, if it has more side branches than other thicknesses of bamboo, and the golden lines is whether it has more green stripes on the bamboo than the other thicknesses. So that's how,
And one question is, I ever watched to these wallpapers, can we consider it as social design in this exhibition? Can you talk something?
Well, it's funny, when you introduced me, you said social design and solve nowadays problems from now. I don't think I solve any problem, and I'm also not really busy with solving problems. I'm more busy with trying to show people how beautiful and complex our world is that surround us. So in that sense, I don't know if it's very social, but maybe it is. You can decide.
We can decide, and everyone can decide. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, live from the Stedelijk Museum, and till next time. Thank you so much.